Hello everyone. The topic of my presentation is Conventional Female Images, Islamization and its Outcomes, a study of Pakistani TV dramas from 1977 to 1988. After 9/11, the issues of terrorism and radicalism have become very important for Pakistan with day by day increasing complexity. Pakistani state-controlled media is often blamed to spread conservative ideas in 1980s. In this paper, I study the Pakistani Urdu TV drama serials and find the connections of conservatism back to the martial law of General Ziaul Haq. In Pakistan's historical formation, Zia is known for triggering the process of Islamization for the country. His period initiated the integration of religion into politics for Pakistan. It is significant to note that his policies were not only considered to be intrinsically misogynistic, but are also blamed to promote a patriarchal mentality among people. This paper explores the rhetoric of women representation generated in Urdu TV drama serials during General Zia's regime from 1977 to 1988. Moreover, it argues that dramas in Islamization period depict images of women that are highly conservative. In the perspective of cultivation theory, this kind of rhetoric has a significant role in the provision of a gauging parameter for women's conformity with established norms. TV drama is one of the most popular sources of entertainment in Pakistan. During late 70s and 80s, Pakistani drama industry was very famous for its blockbuster productions. Pakistan Television broadcast these dramas during 8 to 9 p.m. slot. This was the family entertainment hour and no one wanted to miss any episode of these dramas. In other words, the entire families were exposed to the images and ideological messages of these popular teledramas. The primary proposition of cultivation theory is that the more time people spend living in the television world, the more likely they are to believe social reality aligns with the reality portrayed on television. This proposition supports my argument that the traditional and archetypal images and religio-political messages were transmitted through Urdu TV drama serials to shape a conservative belief of Pakistani audiences. I have chosen two popular drama serials, that is Waris and Miratul Urus, and examined a corpus of 419 scenes in which women were portrayed in different ways. Through the methodology of qualitative content analysis, I study the submissive roles assigned to women, their responsibilities confined to household chores, and conventionality in their dresses. Television plays a predominant role in broad transmission of specifically designed messages. Through drama serials, these messages are transmitted repeatedly for a longer period of time, which augmented its impact on the audiences. Popularity of Pakistani TV drama serials ensures its long-term impact on its viewers. During the period of Islamization, Zia propagated the slogans of religion and used them for longevity of his military reign. While mentioning the use of force and oppression against women during the period of Islamization, Sehgal argued that the veil and four walls were emphasized, piety in dress codes was imposed by vigilantes operating in the public sphere, and violence was used to ensure compliance with official measures. In a study, Kothari found that a patriarchal and discriminatory form of Islam was promoted through Urdu TV drama serials, which confines females to their homes. These cultural patterns and religious images can be found in all TV dramas produced during entire period of martial law. In the light of cultivation theory, this paper also explains the patterns, images, and messages used in Pakistani TV dramas allied with the ideology of women's subjugation and legitimizing patriarchal discrimination in the society. In 1977, when the policy of PTV took a U-turn with the change of the government, we find the girls enveloped with the head coverings on screen. In understudy drama serials, I found the application of the same policy. 99.5% of the characters have head coverings, and the remaining 0.5% without head covering characters have valid excuses for that type of dressing. Among conservative-leaning folks in Pakistan, chadar, shawl, or dupatta head coverings epitomizes a woman's strong character. In both dramas, the concept of veil and four walls predominates. Many authors mentioned that the emphasis on veil has been a constant in the Pakistani woman's tradition. This is well thought out that women will be safe and secure if they remain within the boundaries of their homes. PTV dramas used happy household women imageries to promote this vision. All the submissive religious female roles are shown with covered head to express the positivity of their characters. Covering or hiding face with a veil also symbolizes the honor and respect of a woman in Pakistani society. It separates an elite and respected women from those of working lower class women. In Punjabi and Sindhi culture, women who particularly belong to landlords and saint families are supposed to observe strict dress code hijab. In drama serial Varis, Sohra's character represents the same group of women who are bound to follow these rituals. Veiling from a relative with whom you don't have any blood relation is a common custom in some traditional families, which is also showcased in these dramas. In drama serial Varis, which has 21 different female roles, all these characters portray women in positive but weak and submissive roles. These characters represent different rural and urban women who don't have their own identities. We can divide these characters into following subsets. Number 1, loving and docile wives. Number 2, caring and affectionate mothers. And number 3, obedient and respectful daughters and sisters. The drama serial Miratul Urus presents the juxtaposition of two sisters. There are 12 female roles in this drama, out of which 3 are negative. Akbari's character is also negative one. She is portrayed as an aggressive, loud, authoritative, stubborn, and foolish girl. The other negative characters also carry the same images with the addition of dishonesty and shrewdness. They have no successful marital life and have no respect in society. The peculiarities of Akbari's younger sister Asghari are quite opposite. Right from the first establishing shot, her role reflects all those characteristics which dramatist wants to see in a good woman. The underlying message is to explain the basic woman's responsibilities as being submissive, a good housekeeper, careful with money, obedient, devoted to the interest of the family, and often a supplicant for her husband's love and attention. In these dramas, positive characters are mainly portrayed in domestic roles. Talib and Idris describe that staying within the home is a sign of woman's good character. While strong professional women are often cast as villains in visual media. The stereotyping of woman is manifested in Zakia's role. In the majority of scenes, she is portrayed as a frail creature. She is always in need of a male help. She cannot live independently because she is not strong enough to manage the house and outside responsibilities or face the criticism of others. There aren't any female characters who are shown as free from male dependence. 314 out of 419 scenes represent women in acquiescent and submissive roles. Thus, they relay an explicit message of obedience that women should follow. In this study, 379 scenes portray women as non-professional housewives, whereas conventionality is observed in 95% female dresses. The slogan of "Veil and Four Walls" appeared to be one of the main agendas of Islamization, which is evident in TV dramas. These dramas cultivated conventional values and attitudes which were already present in Pakistani culture and reinforced the status quo. As a result, the generation which was groomed and trained during the period of Islamization is now resisting the return to modernity. That is why it is important to consider the rhetoric generated during Islamization period. This paper is an attempt to unpack the same rhetoric. Thus, I argue that this kind of rhetoric has a significant role in the provision of an analyzing tool for women's conformity with established norms. Thank you very much. My email address is on the screen. I'll be glad to have your comments and questions.